Welcome back to our series on using your Sophos XG. My name is John, and I'm a support technician with Management Concepts. Today, we'll be talking about viewing the status and restarting your VPN connections, as well as the status of your WAN connections. Every so often, we get asked to check on the status of a customer's VPN or WAN due to slow traffic or loss of traffic. Also, on rare occasion, we see the VPN is up, but traffic is acting up between connections and a reset to the VPN may need to happen. How do you do that? How do you check that? We will go over that today. To begin, we are going to look over VPN connections. To do so, we are going to log into the firewall, and once inside, along the left-hand side in the navigation tree, you're going to find VPN. Under the many tabs here, you'll find the different types of VPNs for your network. We'll be looking at the status column. Here you'll see color indicators to reflect the status of the VPN. The color varies based on the active column or the connection column. Green represents a full connected status for either column. Yellow represents partial status and only appears in the connection column. You'll see this sometimes in sections like IPsec, if you have VPN connections with multiple internal subnets. The partial connection is letting you know that some of the subnets are connecting, but you have a few that are not. Red represents a failure to make a connection in either column. The connection column is unique in that you can deactivate and reactivate VPN connections. This is a convenient place to go in the event you think it might be the VPN connection between locations that are acting up. You can quickly click the color indicator for the VPN in the connections column, and it will either disconnect or reconnect the VPN. A note about a yellow connection indicator. If you do see one light up, you can click the boxed in I next to the connection indicator and it'll tell you the subnets that are failing to connect. Now, just because one or more of the subnets are not connecting does not mean that there is indeed a problem. It's possible that you may have planned for future subnets which have been added to the VPN's connection, usually by us here at Management Concepts or yourselves. And because they haven't been implemented just yet, they are causing a yellow indicator. Now, those are just the basics that you can use in the future. To recap, you can always turn off and turn on your VPN connection between sites by clicking the indicator under Connections. Next, I'll show you how to check on the status of your WAN connection. To start this off, we'll head to Network in the left-hand navigation tree. It's just under the VPN link we clicked earlier. Once there, we'll click the WAN Link Manager tab. The important stat we're looking for is at the far right of the IPv4 gateway section at the top of this tab. Depending on your screen's resolution, you may or may not need to use a scroll bar to see it. The important stat should be familiar as it is once again the indicator color that we saw in the VPN settings. Once again, under the status column, we have an indicator representing whether the WAN connection is online, with green, or offline, with red. Now, most of our customers only have one WAN link, but some of you have two. This window can represent both the online or offline status of each of your WAN connections. For example, some of you may have two ISPs, one for your primary internet and one as an emergency backup. And much like the connections column under VPN, you can turn those WAN links on and off with the click of its status indicator. I would advise against turning off your WAN link connection unless you have a secondary ISP set up as a backup, which you can see is indicated under the type column. So, that is what you need to know about how to activate and deactivate your VPN and WAN connections, and what their indicators mean in regards to their status. In our next video, we'll be going over traffic shaping and what that does for you. So, until next time, have a great day and a great night.